And they are gathered down below as we say goodbye to 1989, the year when the Who and the Rolling Stones and Paul McCartney and Ringo came back to visit with us. Rap music and heavy metal and dance music were along. Sharon Madonna made headlines. We lost the immortal Irving Berlin. New York's finest out there giving us a hand. 2,500 to 3,000 on duty tonight, making sure everything goes well. This, of course, was the year of the Alaska oil spill, the San Francisco earthquake, worldwide freedom movement all over the world. Japanese company bought an American movie studio and the famed traditional landmark of New York City, Rockefeller Center. But Times Square is an all-American tradition. It belongs to all of us. If you've never been here on a New Year's, you might want to try it someday.
All right, girls, it's party hat time. That one for you, Blanche.
Oh, Rose, honey. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to midnight. I'm exhausted.
Oh, darling, I'll try and stay up with you, but you know I have to kiss somebody on New Year's Eve at midnight. It's my yearly ritual.
Oh, no, you don't, Blanche. You promised to spend New Year's this year with Dorothy and me. And besides, it would be a tragedy if I had to finish my spear-hooven Krispies all by myself.
It'll be a tragedy if I have to pretend to eat another one. I have an idea. We have any blank VHS tapes around here?
In my bedroom next to the film equipment.
Why don't we take a blank VHS tape, pop it in the VCR, and we'll record Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. Then tomorrow morning, we'll watch it with all the leftover spearmint kugels.
Dorothy, you know, that's not a bad idea. I do love Dick and Kegels.
Yes,
Oh my God, I haven't seen this in years.
okay. What is it, Dorothy?
My old pal Ruth Wallis back in Brooklyn, we went to school together, we sang in the choir. She was a singer, you know. She made up this tape, and she was known for the party songs.
Get out of town. In the 60s, I used to be known as Queen of the Party Swingers.
What was her specialty?
Cabaret songs, jazz standards. But you know, they wouldn't actually write about her because her song titles were too risque. Will you, indulge me?
Yes, yes! All right, fine. I do have to wait for my manicure to dry anyway. All right.
Hello there! This is hello? This is the Mobile Limb Show
with Bobby Limb
and Dawn Lake, brought to you by the marketers of Mobile Gas and Mobile Oil and your Mobile Gas dealer.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, and hello there. Well, it's nice to be with you again, ladies and gentlemen. We want to get started right away so without further ado, I'd like to introduce our guest star, a wonderful performer from the United States of America, and here she is, the only Ruth Wallis. Yes, Ruth. Well, now. Well, Ruth, here we are.
Yeah, we are, aren't we?
Off the top of the show from here, huh?
Right here.
That's more than you expected a rehearsal, wasn't it? Huh?
Oh, I would say so.
You've gotta have boobs if you wanna impress tycoons and boobs. You need boobs to fill out a sweater. You need 2, but 3 might be better. And And that's one in the back for dancing. Do 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 do. You've gotta be stacked. Yeah, you gotta be grouped, individually packed. For with boobs you can start a romance off. Make a man stand right up and take his wig off. Shh. I know it doesn't rhyme, but it does keep me legitimate. To make a bull for the earth and mother. Even a cow has to show her udders. You've gotta have boobs. B-O-O-B-S. Now some have enough, and some have too much. And some, like me, could stand a whole lot more. Some are like watermelons, and some are like grapes, and some are like knobs up on the door. What's your score? You gotta have boobs. B-O-O-S. You think it's easy to write songs like this? Lots of research. Just think if all us girls had boobies with fluorination, you could take the cavities out of the whole damn nation. A nibble a day keeps the dentist away. Octocockers are like big knockers. This goes over great at the rusty anchor. A 5, 6, 7, so be kind to your flat-chested friend. Tomorrow she could be better than you are. You start out with A cup and wind up with E cup. Woo! Silicone's a girl's best friend. And while we're on the subject, boobs.
Would you like to see them?
Well, I'm a keen record fan myself.
Oh, well, then you must look at them.
You're
mustn't
most
you?
kind. Who recorded them?
I did. They're Ruth Wallis songs.
Ruth Wallis?
Ruth Wallis, who said that now? Nobody leave the room. Make sure all the doors are shut. Nobody leaves here now. What's going on out here?
These are Ruth Wallis records and you let me touch them? Do you realize I might lose my job?
But why?
Picture it. I married a nice young handsome fella. He don't care much for mozzarella. He likes a little pizza every night. He don't care for Parmigiano spaghetti. Just want me to be always ready with a little pizza every night. He gives me a little kiss and then he hugs me once or twice. I give him a little pizza and then he hollers, "That's so nice!" My mother, she always talking to me. A wife must always say CC when her husband wants some pizza every night. You know, Sophia, you look a mess. You've got no time to go to the beauty parlor. And you've got 3 kids, is it? Dorothy, Gloria, and Philip. You know, that's nothing compared to what I had in St. Olaf. You're not Italian, Rose. You gotta be good, you gotta be strong to keep on cooking all night long when your husband wants some pizza every night. He says as long as you got your youth, a hair on your head, a teeth in your tooth, you got to give me pizza every night. I gotta keep wide awake and keep my oven hot. If I fall asleep, he puts it in himself. Thanks a lot. So I give him pizza, lots of vino. That's why we got so many bambino. I just keep cooking every night. He acts just like a Latin stallion. And you know something? He's only half Italian. But mamma mia, he loves his pizza every night. Baffangool.
I have played your records over several times, Miss Wallis, and I must say I must say that we must protect the pure Australian public from this sort of thing. The sentence remains £5 or 5 years in jail.
Oh, his pop-up doesn't pop up anymore. It just doesn't do the thing it did before. Teddy used to be so proud and all the girls would stare to see the way he'd make it pop up in the air almost any time of night, no matter what. Gee, you wanna see that thing when it got hot. But now he jiggles it, he wiggles it, he bangs it on the kitchen floor. But to no avail, it's a very sad tale. His pop-up doesn't pop up anymore. Oh, his pop-up doesn't pop up anymore. It just doesn't do the thing it did before. I never will forget the night he brought it home for me, tied with a blue ribbon and cute as it could be, and it popped right up with just the slightest touch. But now I fear we've used it much too much. We just can't make it, and I can't take it. It isn't good for one piece more. It's in the same old groove, but it just won't move. His pop-up toaster will not pop up anymore.
Well, there you are, Miss Wallace. I told you I'd get you out of it. And it didn't cost you a penny now, would you believe me?
You told me that 15 years ago.
All right, 7145, you've served your time, you can go now.
Well, I know it was 15 years, but I saved you £5, though, didn't I?
Yeah, you saved me £5. But I lost all my savings. I had to sell my beautiful house and my car and my furniture. My husband has left me for a girl who's working. And my children are in an orphanage. And it was only just £5. I could have paid it. It would have been no trouble. I could have paid it just £5. 5 lousy pounds!
We got married in the spring. To prove it, here's my wedding ring. I always think of my blushing groom whenever I see the pansies bloom.
Oh no, say it cannot be.
Queer things are happening to me.
A groom should bring his bride some joy. A boy's supposed to be her toy. I told him about the birds and bees, but he still wears those pink chemise.
Oh no, say it cannot be.
Queer things are happening to me. His hair is curly as can be. He uses curlers just like me. When I find lipstick on his tie, there's no other woman, so it must be a guy.
Oh no, say it cannot be.
Queer things are happening to me.
He's so big and he's so strong. I wonder where he went wrong. He must have got caught right in between. His name is Chris, but he prefers Christine. Oh no, say it cannot be. Queer things are happening to me.
He's never been to gay Paris, but he's as gay as he can be. His friends are sweet, they're the queerest band. They're turning my home into a fairyland. Oh no, hell tragedy. Queer things are happening to me. We have decided it cannot be. I'm not for him and he's not for me. He can do what he wants, I'll do what I can.
But all of us have got to get a man. me to give her a call in the morning. Today, we made it to midnight.
We did. I guess there's only one thing left to do.
Just 15 seconds from now, it'll be 1990.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Little old Lang Syne in the background. They're not singing in New York City, but they're making plenty of noise out there, a little hugging and kissing. Thumbs up